Check. Good afternoon, Warrior Nation. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of Wildwood Warriors basketball. We are streaming tonight through our Facebook page. We apologize. We've had some technical difficulties setting up our stream to our YouTube channel. Decided to switch over to Facebook. It was working much better, so tonight streams is going to come through our Facebook Live. All right. Joining me tonight on the broadcast is Brian Kniff from Coach Sports Today. He's going to be calling the game. Brian, thank you for joining us tonight.
All right, Sean, great to be here. Kind of obviously we know a very strange setting this year with the COVID. It's great that everybody can do these live streams and let people see it around the area. And this is a game that, even though there are no playoffs this year, this will be a playoff type atmosphere, as these are two of the better Group 1 teams in South Jersey, certainly two of the top 5 or 6. And both of these teams went deep in the playoffs last year. Glassboro lost a sectional semifinal game by a point to Woodbury, who then beat Wildwood in the South Jersey final. So Wildwood will have the ball first. Glassboro's starters are Karma Payne, Hannah Schofield, Cornisha Brown, Jakaya Jenkins, and Alexis Davis. Davis is one of the best players in South Jersey. She's just a sophomore. She's averaging 34 points per game. Glassboro comes out in a 2-3 zone. Wildwood starters are Ava Troiano, Leah Benichu, Jenna Hans, Emen Fatih, and Maya Benichu. And there's Ava Troiano, an 18-foot jumper that is no good. Davis, the rebound for Glassboro, and she'll push it up the floor. Goes into the paint, and we have a jump ball, possession to Glassboro. And one thing that is interesting, extremely interesting about Glassboro that you almost never see, Glassboro has only these 5 players available for today's game. So they have no subs. Wildwood playing a zone here. Brown with the basketball. Goes to Jenkins. Now it's Davis. Walks it back out in between the circles. Davis at 5'10" can do it all. She can play inside or out. Here's a steal by Maya Benichu. Pushing the ball up the floor. Got it to Ava Troiano. Along the baseline, Leah Benichu, 16-footer is no good. Davis, another rebound. She'll get a ton of those today. She's already got 2. Right side, Jenkins in the corner to Payne. Payne, a baseline drive, that's no good. And Emen Fatih has the basketball for Wildwood. Left side to Benichu, in the corner to Maya Benichu. Glassboro playing zone as well. Ava Troiano with it at the top. Hands off to Jenna Hans. She'll try a 3. That's no good long. Rebound off of Wildwood and out of bounds. So no score in this game, and we're just about 2 minutes into it. Sean Olson, a man of many talents here. You got the stream going. You got to do all your athletic director duties. Here's Davis in the post. Got it in a foul.
I'll tell you what, and of course the night that I'm on the camera, we have some technical difficulties.
Right.
So I'm sure I'll get plenty of comments regarding that when we're back in school on Monday.
They actually called that foul on the floor, so Glassboro will inbound. Payne along the baseline. Her jumper is short, and the rebound goes off of Wildwood and out of bounds. This Glassboro team is much, much bigger than Wildwood. In addition to the 5'10" Davis, Brown is about 5'9", and then their guards are on the taller side as well. Here's a steal by Fatih. Tried a bounce pass. It was tipped away and stolen right back. Pushing up the floor is Payne. Stopped along the baseline nicely by Fatih. Hannah Schofield into the lane, short on the jumper. Rebounds battled for, and Wildwood brings it out of there. Benichu, center of the floor, goes to Hans. Hans for 3. Bang. First basket of the game's a 3-pointer by Jenna Hans, Sean.
Yeah, she had a good look there at the top of the key.
Payne with it. Wildwood goes to man here, and now we're going to have a jump ball. The ball was tied up. Good defense there by Wildwood. And here's Benechu for three. Leah Benechu, no good. Payne running for Glassboro. Payne gets to the basket. Jump hook, no good. Davis follows and lays it in. Benechu, top of the lane there, and threw it away. That's not a good pass. Davis running, spinning, lost it. Fatih picks up the loose ball. Got it to Maya Benechu. Maya Benechu to the basket, off the glass, and good. (5-2) Wildwood, 4:30 to go first quarter. Here's Davis. Down the lane, blocking foul as Maya Benechu was late. And Glassboro will inbound. Davis triggers the inbound, goes to Schofield. Hannah Schofield goes right side to Jakaya Jenkins. Jenkins right side. Back to Schofield. Davis, a long three. That's short. Long rebound comes out to Fatih. She pushes up the left side. Has her dribble stopped. Wildwood will reset its offense. Ava Troiano to Jenna Hans. Comes back up top to Fatih. High post pass to Hans, kicked out. Leah Benechu for three, knocked it down. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout, so Wildwood's knocked down a couple of threes, and they lead 8-2 with 3:38 to go first quarter. So Glassboro with the ball here, 8-2. Wildwood leads it. Davis is fouled in the post there as play resumes. It's the third foul against Wildwood. Glassboro can't afford to commit fouls. They only have these 5 players available. Payne with it, goes to Schofield. In the corner to Jenkins for three, that's no good. Rebound, Ava Troiano, good box out. Here's Amen Fatih. Lobs down low to Troiano, missed the layup though. It's a good pass. Here's Davis. Davis driving, got in the paint, short on the shot. Fatih the rebound. Got it to Maya Benechu. Maya Benechu to the basket. No good, but a foul. And Maya Benechu will go to the line for 2 shots. So 8-2 Wildwood, 2:59 to go first quarter. First free throw is no good. Torrance Gallo into the game will replace Ava Troiano. And Maya Benechu's second free throw is good. She has 3 points, 9-2 Wildwood, inside 3 minutes to go first quarter. Davis with it. And we're going to have an illegal screen called against Jakea Jenkins. And those are the fouls, Sean, that Glassboro can't afford to commit when they only have 5 players here in uniform.
Right, they're really going to have to share that.
I mean, if you're going to commit a foul, you better make it count. And that's a cheapie out 35 feet from the basket.
Yeah, not much to defend out there.
Leah Benechu in the corner. Back up top to Fatih. Right side. Leah Benechu couldn't pull the trigger. Maya Benechu to amend Fatih. Faked the 3. Holds the basketball, now backs away. There's Leah Benechu to Maya Benechu. Great extra pass to Fatih for 3. That's off the iron, no good. Rebound Davis. Davis pushing. Davis into the lane. They're going to say a jump ball. As Fatih tied her up long enough to get the whistle, Glassboro will have possession. Davis inbounding. Lobs it up high. Now Davis gets a return pass on the right wing. She'll set the offense. Payne left side. Cross-court pass to Schofield. She comes up high, and the pass is too far and out of bounds. One more bounce, Sean, and your expensive equipment might have been in danger.
Watching it through the computer screen, it looked a little 3D there.
9-2 Wildwood, 1:50 to go first quarter. Here's Fatih, goes to Gallo. Gallo holds the dribble. Now it's Amen Fatih again. Wildwood trying to work against this 2-3 zone. Lobbed high post to Hans. Kick back to Fatih. Fatih goes over to Benechu for 3. Maya Benechu misses the 3 badly. And the rebound's brought down by Schofield. Driving. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Men Fatih for Wildwood. Lobs it up to Maya Benechu. Missed the layup, though. She had to hit the underside of the backboard. Payne now pushing for Glassboro. Dishes off. That's a good jumper there by Jakea Jenkins. Good job by Payne to dribble, penetrate, and draw help. And inside 50 seconds, about to be inside 50 seconds to go first quarter. Fatih goes over to Benechu. In the corner to Jenna Hans. Hans dips in, goes back to Maya Benechu, swung to Leah, her older sister. High post pass, stolen away. That was not a good pass. Running is Payne. Payne stops on the wing, kicks it back. Schofield for 3, got it. And it's 9-7 now.
Glassboro's taking advantage of a couple costly turnovers.
Yes. 20 seconds to go in the period. Fatih for 3, walked right into that, no good. Rebound to Davis. And Glassboro can take the last shot of the period here. Davis driving to the basket and got the layup to go. And Glassboro ends the quarter on a 7-0 run. And it's 9-9 after 1 quarter of play. So Wildwood had a 9-2 lead at one point there, and then a couple of turnovers and actually a couple of missed layups. And, that three-point shot by Fatih there is very ill-advised, Sean. I mean, you're taking a three-pointer with 14 seconds left in a quarter. You can get that shot anytime you want. You'd be better off holding it for the last shot. And if you miss at the buzzer or just prior to it, the worst thing that happens is you're leading 9-7 at the end of the period.
Right, I think we got a little complacent there. We built our lead early with some good outside shooting, and then couldn't quite connect on a few there at the end, and got a little complacent. Throwing up some long shots instead of really working the ball around and getting into the paint.
Well, I think Wildwood's best success is if they can get the ball into the high post against this zone and then kick it out to shooters. Sanaya Stroman Hills, a freshman, into the game for Wildwood for the first time. And here's Fatih, left side to Leah Benicio. High post to Hills. Hills had it stripped. And here comes Davis. Davis left side to Schofield. Over to Jenkins, and Jakaya Jenkins knocks down the jumper. And Glassboro has its first lead at 11-9. Here's Fatih. Goes to Leah Benicio. Drives into the paint, kicks to Fatih. Fatih in the top of the lane, goes to Gallo. Leah Benicio for three, that's no good, missed badly. The rebound will go off of Wildwood and out of bounds. (11-9) Glassboro, 7:15 to go, second quarter. Here's Schofield. Jakaya Jenkins with it. And she traveled with it. Switched her pivot foot while trying to look for Davis in the post. Wildwood will have it. And they need a basket here. They were ahead 9-2 with about 3.5 minutes to go first quarter. They haven't scored since. They trail by 2. Gallo for three. That's off the iron, no good. Davis another rebound. And she'll push it for Glassboro. Stops at the top of the key. Kicks out. Three ball on the way is short. Following is Payne. And we have a jump ball possession to Glassboro. Payne in the corner, back to Davis. Davis is fouled. Davis for 2 shots. First one's good. She has 5 points. Second one is also good. 13-9 Glassboro. They've scored 11 straight points.
Yeah, let's see if Wildwood can look to maybe penetrate into this defense and work the ball around a little more.
Here's Fatih for three. Bang, and they needed that, and we're tied at 12. Or, excuse me, Wildwood now trails by 1 at 13-12.
Finally got the ball into the paint and then kicked it out to the shooter.
Yeah, here's an 18-footer by Brown that's an air ball. Davis, the rebound, dribbled it off of a Wildwood player's foot and out of bounds. Glassboro will have it. Payne for three, right off the inbound, no good. Davis is being called for an over-the-back foul. That's a good box out by the freshman, Sanaya Stroman Hill, Sean.
Real good position, good use of the body, and had a good strong base there to keep her off the boards.
13-12, Glassboro on top. Hans goes to Gallo. Gallo ball fakes, comes up top to Fatih. Fatih left side, goes in the corner to Benicio. Benicio back to Fatih. Gallo, right wing, faked her three, got it to Leah Benicio. She might have gotten away with a travel there. Here's Fatih. Wildwood's had its best success when they've got it inside and then kicked it out.
Yeah,
Gallo, and she double dribbled.
They're letting that zone of Glassboro spread out and cover a lot of ground instead of making them compress on somebody in the middle there.
Right. Here comes Davis. Stops, fires a three. That's an air ball. And as good of a player as Alexis Davis is, she even knows that was a bad shot. She kind of smiled and knew almost immediately that she shouldn't have taken that one. Here's Wildwood with the ball, right side to Benicio. Leah Benechu goes back to Gallo. Over to Fati. Fati, a deep three. That's off the iron, no good. Rebound, Davis. Davis outlets. Jenkins, a jumper. That's off the iron, no good. Long rebound, battled for. And Glassboro comes away with it. Here's Payne. Swung in the corner to Schofield. Up top to Payne again. Schofield in the corner. Driving, kicking. Jenkins resets the offense for Glassboro. Down in the post to Davis. Davis wanted a foul, didn't get it. Now Wildwood is pushing. Hans, right side, goes to Leah Benechu.
I look for somebody to dribble drive here.
Hills in the post. Turns it over. Davis stole it away. Driving is Payne. Payne to the basket. Her layup is good. Sanaya Stroman Hills is just a freshman, and she's going to learn. You can't catch the ball in the post like that and not square your shoulders and dribble first. She's done that twice and turned it over both times. Have to turn and face the basket first before making a move. Here's Fati on the right side. Goes to Hills. Now it's Gallo. Gallo for three. That's short. Nice follow of her own miss to give Wildwood an extra possession. Hans, a baseline drive, and she is fouled.
In the first few instances, we've seen somebody put the ball on the floor and attack the rim.
Glassboro by 3:35 to go in the second quarter. And Jenna Hans will go to the line for Wildwood. She has 3 points. She made a three-pointer in the first quarter. Free throw is good. Hans is one of the many players around the state, Sean, who, personal milestones affected. She would have had an excellent chance to score 1,000 career points had this been a regular season. She probably would have had to average about 12 points a game to get it. And now, with the loss of at least 12 or 13 games from the schedule, she really doesn't have a shot to get it, which is a shame. She made both free throws.
Yeah, it is a shame. There's been a lot of athletes being faced with that, in the pandemic.
Davis missed the three. Great job by Fati to dig it out of there. And the jump ball goes Wildwood's way. What you don't want to see from a Wildwood standpoint right there, Sean, is players, coaches, you need to know where your possession arrow is. Don't waste the timeout if the possession arrow is in your favor. Wildwood was about to try to call a timeout there, one that they wouldn't have needed to call because they did get possession here. High post pass to Hans, turns, faces, doubled, dribbles out of the pressure. It's back to Fati. Goes to Maya Benechu. Fati again. Lobs to Leah Benechu. High post pass to Ava Troiano. Jump hook no good. Follows her own miss. Blocked by Davis. But good, strong, aggressive move by Ava Troiano there. Wildwood will get possession. Here's Hans in the corner. Couldn't get her free for that shot off the inbound. So Wildwood will reset. Here's Fati. Goes to Maya Benechu. Fati again. Over to Maya Benechu, left side. High post to Jenna Hans. Stripped. And now we have a foul called on Glassboro. Jenna did a good job there of keeping her body active as the Glassboro players were reaching in to draw that foul. That's the third foul called on Jakaya Jenkins, and again, Glassboro has no subs.
You got to figure that's factoring into Wildwood's game plan too, but you just don't see him attacking the basket.
Ava Troiano attacks, goes to Maya Benechu. Fati would have been open for three, but fumbled the pass. She has the reset. Here's Ava Troiano. High post to Hans, back to Troiano, swung to Maya Benechu. Fakes baseline drive, blocked by Davis. Followed her own miss. Bounces it back out to Leah Benichu to Jenna Hans. Cross court to Fati. High post to Hans to the basket, and a foul is called on Davis.
It's a nice cut and look there.
Davis didn't like the call. She definitely got the block clean, but I think they're calling her on the foul with the body. The block was definitely clean. And here's Hans going to the line for 2 shots. That's Alexis Davis's second foul. Free throw by Hans is in and out. 1:36 to go in the second quarter. She can tie the game if she makes this free throw. And that free throw is short. Missed it. But got her own rebounds. The ball bounced back to her. Oh, and Davis fouls her again. Now they're going to call the foul actually on Payne reaching in first.
Saw Davis trying to pass that off to Payne.
Right.
Not me.
It was Payne reaching in first. And Hans will go to the line for 2 more shots here. And free throw. Wow, no good. She's missed 3 in a row here. .133 to go before the half. That one is good. Tied at 15, 1:33 to go in the first half. Glassboro's Payne goes to Kernesha Brown. Brown over to Jakaya Jenkins. Karma Payne flips it in the corner to Hannah Schofield. Passes over to Jenkins in the corner. Jenkins pounds the left-hand dribble, brings it back out, swings it to Schofield. Into the paint, the foul is called against Leah Benichu. Driving is Payne. Jenkins to Alexis Davis. Deep 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Schofield. Layup is good. Good positioning in there by Hannah Schofield. Glassboro by 2. 50 seconds to go, second quarter. Fati to Maya Benichu. Leah Benichu with it. Here's Hans. Lost her dribble in a bad spot. Turns, stripped, got the ball back. And now here's Fati, goes to Hans. Baseline drive, got it to Fati in the paint, and the layup, the little layup in front of the rim is good. Tied at 17, 17 seconds to go in the period. Davis working against Benichu. Davis into the paint, lost it, and traveling with the basketball is Glassboro. I believe Brown had grabbed the ball before her knee went to the floor, and when her knee goes to the floor, that makes it a traveling violation. So here's Wildwood with a chance to get the last shot. 8 seconds to go. Fati to Troiano. Over to Leah Benichu, 2 seconds to go. Ava Troiano for 3, that'll be short at the buzzer. And we are tied at 17 as we go to the half. Very good basketball game between 2 pretty good teams here. Wildwood 17, Glassboro 17 here at the half. start till 5:30. That's JV right now. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Always had no business. Sound off. Okay, we are back for the second half here between Wildwood and Glassboro. And again, we apologize for some technical difficulties. The YouTube stream, the YouTube link would not connect for us, so we switched this broadcast over to the Wildwood Public Schools Facebook page.
Now, I do have you as my witness.
Yes.
Just for, when I start getting contacts, namely Principal Schaefer,
right,
who's, put his 2 cents in already.
Right.
We did try. We tried.
Just 2 cents?
Well, maybe he's being nice right now. But, no, we copying the stream link into our streaming software, unfortunately kept getting an error code. So, quick mobilize, switched over to Facebook Live. We're glad for those of you that were able to find us in the switchover. Again, we're joined here by Brian Kniff from Coast Sports. Appreciate him coming in to color commentate the game tonight. Also helping tweet out the change in streaming venue. So, again, appreciate having you here, Brian, and we're glad people were able to find us.
Great to be here. I mean, this is the only local game in the county today. Everyone else is off. So it was it's a perfect fit here. 17 all tie as we start the second half. Glassboro, again, with just 5 players available. Davis steps in, shoots a jumper that's an air ball. It goes out of bounds. Good box out by Jenna Hans to keep Glassboro from getting that ball in the rebound as she let it trickle out of bounds. Here's Ava Troiano handling the ball. Lobs to Fatih on the left side. Gets it up top to Hans. Hans dribble penetrates, goes over to Leah Benichu. Fatih resets the offense. As they move the ball quickly. Fatih for 3, and it's good. And Wildwood takes its first lead since about the late stages of the first quarter. And they lead at 20-17. Jenkins to Schofield, down low to Davis. Oh, great play by Jenna Hans to force the jump ball. Possession to Wildwood. Great help coming off over on the backside there. Wildwood holding the 3-point lead. Benichu fakes a 3, steps in, and then threw it away. Stolen by Payne. Her layup the other way is good. Here's Benichu, fakes a 3, high post to Hans, back to Benichu. Down low to Hans. Fatih, another 3 that's short. Rebound Davis. Davis right side. Payne is fouled by Benichu. Leah Benichu. Pick your Benichu, Sean. Maya and Leah were in the area. They called that on Leah. Here is a steal by Fatih. No, she couldn't keep it in bounds. Davis inbounding. Alexis Davis is averaging 32 points through 2 games. She has 6 here so far. Here's Jakaya Jenkins. Up top to Hannah Schofield to the basket. Fouled up top on the drive. Glassboro will have it underneath. Davis to inbound. Here's Brown. Now it's swung to Payne. Payne holds. Schofield with it. 18-foot jumper is off the iron, no good. That was missed by Jenkins. Wildwood with the 1-point lead in the ball. Hans was the Fatih. High post to Troiano, foul line jumper, banked it in. Good find by Fatih, good patience by Troiano. I'm not sure if she meant to use the backboard, but it counts nonetheless. Davis right down the lane, missed it though. Jenna Hans the rebound, she's trying to push for Wildwood. Takes it up the right side, takes a bump. Got it back to Fatih. Fatih into the lane, kicked to Maya Benechu, swung to Leah. Cross court to Hans, baseline drive, bad pass. Threw it at the feet of Ava Troiano. I don't know what she thought that her teammate was going to be able to do there. Here's Davis to the basket, missed the left-hand hook. Good help defense by Leah Benechu there to make Davis change her shot.
Here Wildwood calling out the push.
And Wildwood throws it away. And you know, you have to know time, score, position of people on the floor. You know, the ball was thrown up to Leah Benechu, who was in a position where she would have been 1-on-4. There was no reason to throw that pass to the wing. And Wildwood turns it over. Jenkins holding against Fatih. Got it to Davis. Yeah. And here's the other thing too, Sean. Ava Troiano is doing a pretty good job of fronting Alexis Davis no matter where she is on the floor. But Ava's got to turn around and look at the ball. If she just turned around and took a peek there, she could have tipped that entry pass away. But the Glassboro player saw that Ava wasn't looking and just threw it right next to her ear. And then Davis ends up getting fouled, and she'll go to the line when we come out of this timeout.
Yeah, Jenna trying to transition over there for some backside help, but was just a little late and caught her on the arm.
So Wildwood holding a 3-point lead here with 4:31 to go in the third quarter during the timeout.
Tell you what, while we got a break in the action, I'm going to shout out our normal camera guy, David Perro, teacher here at Wildwood High School, who's been running the camera system for us in the previous two games. You know, he was unable to attend tonight's game. And I tell you what, sitting behind the controls, he makes it look way easier than what it actually is. He does a fantastic job. So if anybody has any issues with the streaming tonight as far as the camera work, direct them right towards me. Do save Dave Perro because he does an excellent job day in and day out for us on the camera.
Yeah, this is a system that, you know, and I know your plans are to maybe add another camera or two. When you guys get that going, this will rival a television station here.
Yeah, and Perro's got lots of great ideas. He brings something new to the table almost every single game. So
Davis is 2 for 2 from the line. Her first one is good. She now has 7 points. Second one is also good. So it's 22-21, Wildwood on top with the basketball here in the third quarter. We thought this would be a good one, and so far it has been. Leah Benechu for three, in and out. Davis the rebound. That is her 10th rebound of the game. Up across the division line. Stops at the foul line, swings it over to Schofield. Schofield in the corner. Driving is Payne, shot up is long. Great play by Fatih to tip that rebound away from Brown and then go get the rebound herself. Left side to Maya Benechu. Jenna Hans for three. This is way off to the right. Saved inbounds by Leah Benechu. But Jenkins comes down with the rebound for Glassboro. Here's Alexis Davis to the line. That is a blocking foul. That's a good call. And the basket was good. Free throw is also good by Davis. But she's starting to heat up. She's got 5 in the third quarter here, 11 for the game. Glassboro is now on top, 24-22. Hans over to Maya Benechu, down low to Ava Troiano, bad pass. Wildwood was trying to get a timeout there before the tie-up. The officials obviously didn't hear it. But Wildwood's been guilty of that. Against this bigger athletic Glassboro team, you just can't get cute in the post with passes across the lane. They're just gonna get tipped or stolen. Jumper on the way is no good long by Jenkins. Maya Benechu the rebound, and she'll bring it across the division line. The corner for T. Drives, shovels off to Hans, and she is fouled from behind by Jenkins. That's Jenkins' 4th foul. And again, Glassboro has no subs. If they have a player foul out, they'll have to play short. Hans to inbound. Got it into Fatih, and she's fouled from behind before the shot. This foul will go against Brown. And it looks like they are going to give Fatih 2 shots. So Men Fatih, this is her first trip to the line. She's got 8 points in the game. That one is good. Torrance Gallo into the game replaces Leah Benicio. Fatih's second free throw is short. Rebound to Davis. Davis pushes for Glassboro. Stops at the right elbow. Good defense by Ava Troiano there. Drives, kicks. Schofield for 3. Off the iron long. Rebound goes off of Glassboro and out of bounds. Pretty good defensive set there for Wildwood, Sean.
Yeah, they're making some disruptions down there, so they got to just turn those turnovers into points, though. I think that's really where we're falling behind is when we get a turnover, we're not able to, turn it into a basket on the other end.
Glassboro by 1. Wildwood with the basketball. Fatih on the right side, looking in the post, can't get it there, brings it back out. Left side, Maya Benicio. Up to Ava Troiano, driving into the paint, kicks out. Fatih fakes a 3, drives, shut off. In the post to Hans. Shot is good. Good find.
That was a nice cut by Jenna to come across the block there.
Yes, it was. And Wildwood back on top at 25-24.
You noticed that pass in there. She really was aggressive towards getting the ball and not letting Glassboro get a chance to disrupt that pass.
Davis down the lane, stops the foul line area. Off the iron, no good. Hans is fouled, and that'll go on Brown from behind. And Wildwood has the ball up 1 with 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Fatih. Right side to Hans. Hans drives, kicks it back. Fatih for 3, short. Air ball. Outlet by Glassboro. Payne running down the lane to the basket. Her layup is good. All of Carmen Payne's baskets have been in transition. She's a good finisher. Glassboro now by 1. This lead's gone back and forth here. Gallo into the corner to Troiano. Bad pass. And Davis stepped on the line as she tried to save it, so Wildwood will have it. You just have to recognize, Alexis Davis by far is the best player on the floor. I wouldn't even throw the ball near her on offense. Fatih right off the inbound as they catch Glassboro trying to set its defense, and Wildwood scores. Driving is Payne, got to the basket, and the layup is good. That's the thing, like right now, Sean, Wildwood's working hard to score, and then they're giving up easy baskets down the other end like that.
Yeah, having a hard time to stop the ball.
Hans for 3, that's short. I'm going to have a foul called on Fatih on the rebound. Glassboro by 1, 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Schofield. Got it into Davis. No good, but the follow is missed by Glassboro. Hans is fouled. And that foul will go against Payne, I believe, after the rebound. And again, Sean, Ava Troiano is fronting Alexis Davis and doing a good job, but she has to turn around and see the ball on the entry pass.
Yeah,
they're just throwing it right by her ear because she's not looking at the ball.
And it almost seems like that's the game plan, and that we're supposed to be transitioning on defense behind her, and we're just a little late on those transitions when the ball does get thrown down into the block.
It's a great way to play, but you can try to deny the entry pass too.
Right.
Pass in the post, tipped away, stolen by Schofield. And now we have a jump ball, possession to Wildwood. "11 seconds to go in the period. And Wildwood inbounding. They get it into Fatih, and her layup is good.
She got some nice position right there to box the
8
defender
seconds
out.
to go in the period. Driving is Payne, and she lost it out of bounds with 1.8 seconds to go. They get it to Fatih. She'll shoot from half court. Off the backboard, no good. End of 3. It's Wildwood 29, Glassboro 28. Glassboro will have the ball here to start the fourth quarter with Wildwood ahead by 1. Here's Alexis Davis. Davis still holding against Ava Troiano. Got it to Jenkins. Hands off to Payne. Swung over to Jenkins. Jenkins looking in the post. Good job by Ava Troiano to deny her. Over to Jenkins, or Davis, excuse me. Driving, that's an offensive foul. That's a good call by the official. Davis stuck her shoulder right, or her elbow right into the chest of Ava Troiano. That's really good defense. And a turnover by Glassboro. You'll allow that contact a little bit, but that contact displaced Troiano, so that's an easy call actually for the official there. Here's Fatih, left side of the key. Wildwood holding 1. 7 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Pass nearly stolen away. Fatih with it, got it down low to Hills. Hills backs in, off the glass and good. Sanaya Stroman Hills, the freshman, off the bench with a big basket here in the fourth quarter. Here's Payne to the basket, wild shot, no good but a foul. That's a good play by Karma Payne because she felt contact and she just tossed the ball up at the rim hoping it would go in, knowing she would get the call, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Payne's first free throw is in and out. Karma Payne's got a good free throw stroke, but that one was no good. Second free throw by Payne is no good. Davis the rebound, the layup is good. One-point game now. Ava Troiano right side. Cross court to Fatih. High post to Jenna Hans. Swung to Ava Troiano. 16-footer is short. Followed her own miss. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Davis. pushing to the basket, layup is good. And Glassboro is back up by 1. Fatigue to Gallo. Gallo holds. Cross-court pass tipped and stolen. Davis running. Davis bouncing along the baseline to Payne. Kicked out Jenkins, a jumper. That's good. Wildwood needs a timeout. 34-31, Glassboro on top. So Glassboro has scored 6 straight here to take a 34-31 lead with 5:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Wildwood here on this possession, certainly in need of a good look at the basket. Trailing by 3 now. With 5:32 to go in the fourth quarter. The officials for the game, by the way, I don't think we mentioned them, are Fred Bach and Frank Bazil. Alexis Davis, after a slow start to the game, Glassboro is starting to heat up here. She's got 9 of her 15 in the second half. She's got 14 rebounds in the game as well. And here comes Wildwood. Goes to Hans on the right wing. Hans drives, kicks out. Fatigue for 3. Got it. Wildwood needed that.
Big basket off of the timeout.
Fatigue with 14, and we're tied at 34. Pass to Davis, traveled with the basketball. Oh no, we got a foul call. Wow, Davis took 3 or 4 steps that weren't whistled, and then there was a foul called. First free throw is good. Davis is a perfect 6 for 6 from the line. Second one is good. That's what separates really good players from great players too. They get fouled, and when they get fouled, they make free throws. Fatigue right side goes to Troiano. Troiano down the lane, bad pass again. Wildwood cannot continue to make passes across the lane. Davis jumper blocked. Rebound Payne, that's blocked, but a foul. And Payne will go to the line for 2 more shots. Almost every pass that Wildwood has tried to make in close quarters in the lane is getting tipped and or stolen. This team, but for Glassboro, is just too long and athletic to allow that. First free throw by Payne is good.
Got to mix in a couple ball fakes too. It seems like we're telegraphing those passes way too much.
Right. Payne's second is also good. It's Glassboro now by 4 at 38-34. Here's Ava Troiano right side. Brings it out, goes to Maya Benichu. Swung over to Fatigue. Maya Benichu now. Doubled, got it to Fatigue. Fatigue stops. Right side, Hans for 3. Off the iron, no good. Long rebound tracked down by Ava Troiano. Fakes, drives, had it stolen. Taken right out of her hands by Payne. Payne to the basket. Layup is, they're going to call a foul up top. And it's going to be a 1-and-1. Here is Karma Payne at the line for a 1-1 with Glassboro holding a 4-point lead. Free throw is good. Glassboro has made 5 straight free throws. They are 10 for 12 from the line in the game. That one's also good. Here's Fatih. Stops, foul is called against Jenkins. Oh, and that's her 5th. So Fatih will go to the line for 2 shots. And Glassboro, who has no subs, is going to have to play the rest of the game with 4 players.
Up 6 with 4 minutes to go.
Up 6 with 3:59 to go.
She played with 4 fouls for quite a while.
Fatih, free throw is good. She now has 15. And her second free throw is short. Rebound to Davis.
You got to imagine Davis is going to look to fully take control now.
Here's Troiano guarding Davis.
Wow, that looks a double team.
Pass is stolen by Fatih. She'll go to the basket, missed the layup. Hans with the rebound, got it to Ava Troiano. She missed the layup. Davis the rebound. And a timeout is called by Glassboro. And full timeout called by Glassboro. And here's the thing, Wildwood's playing a big athletic team, and the one thing that you're noticing in this game, Sean, is composure under pressure and your speed of execution. And right there was an example of your composure under pressure has to be better, your speed of execution has to be quicker. And Wildwood right there, that's just no composure under pressure there to get a steal and basically get 3 cracks at the basket and don't score. 2 of them were wide open.
Yeah, you got to finish around the basket, especially when you're in that close. And I'm going to come back to it again. When you got an athletic team like Glassboro that's looking to jump and block shots, throw a ball fake in.
Right.
Throw a ball fake in, get them off their feet, and then draw another foul.
So 3:34 to go in the 4th. And Glassboro has this 5-point lead. They'll get the ball here. But Glassboro's down to playing with 4 players. I also think you have to communicate better too, Sean. I thought that Fatih would have done well to drop that ball off rather than taking that contested layup, but she may not have known that a teammate was running with her.
Right.
Davis, doubled at the top. They're going to try to make her get rid of the ball. They get it to Schofield. Back to Davis in the post. Dips in. Layup is short. Got her own rebound and is fouled.
I mean, you just can't get beat there all that far away from the basket and let Davis get in behind you on a cut, especially when you're double teaming.
Well, I don't know if they should be double teaming her out at half court.
Yeah, I don't know if the mindset is to not let them stall out there.
Davis makes both free throws. And Glassboro has a 7-point lead at 42-35. High post to Hans, drops the ball, but able to pick it back up. Maya Benechu over to Fatih. Fatih to Maya Benechu, high post to Ava Troiano, turns, fires, no good. Davis another rebound. Davis holding, set up high to Schofield. Schofield doubled, throws it away. Torrance Gallo into the game for Ava Triano.
Being down a player, Wildwood's got to look to get into the paint.
Well,
They can't be settled.
Glassboro is playing a box.
Right.
If I'm Wildwood, I'm going to flood one side of this box zone. And just, Torrance Gallo just went down and hurt her knee. Oh, boy. In the post to Davis. Davis turns, fires, and scores. And Glassboro has a 9-point lead. And Sean, they were ahead by 6 when Jenkins fouled out.
6 with 4
and
minutes.
Actually, Wildwood cut it to 5 after Fatigue made 1 of 2 free throws. And now Glassboro is up by 9. So they've scored 4 straight points since that free throw by Fatigue while playing with 4 players.
It's been all Davis, has it not? I think she's had the last 4.
Yeah, Payne made a couple of free throws in that mix as well, but Glassboro is 11 for 13 from the foul line in the second half, and 13 for 15 for the game. So it's Glassboro by 9 with 2:24 to play. Wildwood needs to go quickly here. Leah Benichu. Then Fatigue, deep 3. That's good. Wildwood needed that.
No pressure.
No pressure here. They get it to Davis. Davis running. Davis stops at the foul line area, takes it to the right wing, brings it back out, holding against Fatigue. Wildwood's got to get up and pressure. And Hills takes the ball away. It's a jump ball, possession to Wildwood. 1:49 to go. They trail by 6.
See Glassboro looking to just run clock there, not really attacking the basket.
30-second timeout being called by Glassboro. 1:49 to go. Yeah, you wonder, Sean, this team for Glassboro is so big and athletic. You wonder if necessity forces them to play zone. You know, if they had a couple of subs, would they be a man-to-man team that gets out and pressures people? But obviously they have to try to, number one, not get winded, and number 2, try to stay out of foul trouble. So, you know, that might be the reason why they play zone, and they're kind of forced into zone now, of course, because they're down to 4 players, but they still have a 6-point lead with 1:49 to go. Fatigue left side goes to Hans. Hans around a screen into the top of the lane. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Hans has 8 points in the game. She's only 3 for 6 from the line. So these free throws are big. That one is good. She'll get another.
For Wildwood to probably apply full court pressure again after this.
And Hans can make it a 4-point game if she makes this one. That one is also good. Davis with it. Lobs it ahead. Payne to the basket. Missed the layup. Rebound. Schofield misses. And followed it back up and in. Glassboro just beat Wildwood down the floor there. Glassboro by 6. Leah Benichu behind a screen, goes back to Fatigue. Fatigue for 3, this is way short. Long rebound goes to Fatigue. She tracks it down somehow in the corner. 1:15 to go. Sanaya Hills off the glass, no good. Follows her own miss, no good but a foul. That foul goes against Brown. That's her third. And Stroman Hills will go to the line for 2 shots. First free throw is good. It's a big one by Stroman Hills. Cuts it to 5, 1:10 to go.
Freshman showing some composure.
Really took her time. That was a nice shot. Second one is no good long, but Maya Benechu has the rebound. Gets it back out to Leah Benechu. Here's Fatih, top of the key. Over to Leah Benechu. High post to Hans. Hans bounces down low to Hills. Hills blocked by Davis, but a foul. And Hills will go to the line for 2 shots. (46-41). 59.9 seconds, basically a minute exactly to go. First one's no good. Second one is also no good. Wildwood's just 4 for 8 here. Gonna have a jump ball possession to Glassboro. Wildwood's 4 for 8 from the line in the fourth quarter here, and 5 for 10 in the second half. Inbounding is Schofield. Got it into Payne. Payne pushing. And she's fouled. And, Payne has made 4 straight free throws. I don't think she's the girl that Wildwood wanted the foul.
Not out there.
You want to try, the only players for Glassboro that have gone to the line are Davis and Payne. And I think if you're Wildwood, you want to try to pick another player. Payne makes the first, 55 seconds to go. Second one's also good. Here's Fatih, top of the key, goes to Hans. Hans to Fatih, Fatih for 3. Timeout Wildwood as that shot goes down. And then Fatih has made 3 threes in the fourth quarter here. It's 48-44. Wildwood takes a full timeout. Glassboro, Sean, has made 10 straight free throws. They missed their first 2 of the fourth quarter. They've made 10 straight.
It's the little things that matter most.
I just think here, you're chasing the game. It's a 2-possession game. If I'm Wildwood, I'm going to try to steal the inbound. And as soon as a player other than Davis or Payne gets the basketball, I want to try to force one of those 3 to get the basketball, and I want to foul them. Yes. And that's not to say they can't. None of the any of those. Let's
see, right?
But let's see. None of the 3 has shot a free throw yet in this game.
Not even an attempt.
Right, and Payne has made 6 straight, and Davis is 9 for 9. So yeah, if you're Wildwood, you have to foul anyone but Payne and Davis, if at all possible.
You gotta try to see if the other 2 can do it as well.
Right, still plenty of time left with 44 seconds. Glassboro to inbound. Here's an advantage for Wildwood because they're using Davis to throw the ball in. Kalia Sumlin is in the game. They get it to Payne. She was the girl they needed to deny. Pass ahead to Schofield. Her layup's no good. Rebound.
Good time by Sumlin.
Traveling. Now we have a jump ball possession to Wildwood. Kalia Sumlin will come out. That was a defense for offense switch. So as Leah Benechu comes back in, 4-point game. Here's Fatih. big to get a basket here. Hans kicks. Maya Benechu fakes a three, drives. Floater is short. Long rebound to Payne. Payne will come across the timeline. They get it to Schofield. That's the girl they have to foul.
Right there.
They go to Payne. Cross. Layup by Brown is blocked. Her follow is good. That'll do it. Glassboro is going to win this. They're up 10 with 10 seconds left. Leah Benechu to the basket. Layup is missed. Rebound to Payne. And buzzer sounds. That's a big win for Glassboro. 50-44, playing the final 4 minutes with only 4 players.
It was a good one as advertised and as expected.
Alexis Davis with 21 points and 19 rebounds in the game for Glassboro. Karma Payne added 14 points. And Men Fati had 21 for Wildwood, and Jenna Hans had 10. So, but that's got to be, that's a really disappointing loss there if you're Wildwood, as Glassboro finished the game with 4 players and was able to hold on for the 50-44 win.
Well, that's it for us here tonight. Brian, I want to thank you again for coming out and providing your commentary on these games. Again, for our viewers, we do apologize that we had to switch over from YouTube to Facebook in a last-minute decision to overcome some technical difficulties. But again, Brian, I can't thank you enough for coming out tonight to call this game.
Thank you, Sean. It was great to be here.
All right, so that's it for tonight. We look forward to seeing you again next week for some more Wildwood Warriors basketball.